Hi, I'm John. I'm a programmer currently at Talus, but in my spare time I work with John Hayward and his little group called Developers at Large. And I want to be developing games full time, but that's something that's a bit tricky in Perth. And our latest gig has been doing a bit of work for SciTech, which has been cool. Yeah. The first game I played, or that I can remember playing, was having an Atari 2600, which sounds pretty ancient, but we had like an Atari 2600 when everybody else had like a NES. So I remember going to the shop and buying Frogger for 10 bucks. So yeah, first memory probably Frogger. Yeah. As a kid, my brother used to buy those books that you used to be able to get at the store where like it's a book full of code and you type it all in BASIC and you'll create an adventure game, and they never used to work because you'd add one bug and then you'd never know where that bug was. So that's probably my first thing. My first thing that actually compiled was probably at uni at Murdoch, and we made a little MechWarrior game. We were way too ambitious, and we actually got it walking around, but collision detection didn't work, so you could sort of walk through walls, and it was good fun. I did a whole bunch of work this year for SciTech. They asked us to develop a couple of touchscreen games. Their latest exhibition is called Rescue. So we've got a couple of touchscreen games working with stuff like Jaws of Life and SES search patterns. Before that, just sort of general boring CS, day-to-day code work, and working on a little puzzle game called Shape Off, which is slowly and surely coming along, yeah. First thing I'd probably say is that it's really rare to find somebody who's able to do it on their own. It's normally going to be a team effort because you just draw from so many weird little disciplines. It's not just art and code. There's a lot of odd sort of thought patterns that you need to bring to bear if you want to make something that's interesting. The other thing that I would tell people, especially if they're just starting out, is that maths is important. I am really sad I didn't study up and do maths good while I was in high school. If I'm talking to the next generation, do maths. This is probably going to be a really topical thing. The game I'd choose on a 24-hour flight at the moment is probably Skyrim, because I'd probably be able to play it for 24 hours straight, and it's ruining my life. Kids, don't do Skyrim. Do math instead. I would really like to see next year game Shape Off get launched, perhaps on one of the phones or at least online. And yeah, just continue working in my own time. I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to be able to do full time in Perth yet, but I definitely want to keep at it and just get something released. That's a good feeling. Yeah.